Imagine, if you can, receiving a frantic phone call from your spouse's coworkers, letting you know that your spouse has collapsed on the sidewalk in front of his office, and that he's been rushed to the hospital. Like any concerned partner, you grab your stuff, rush out the door, and immediately head to the hospital, where you're told that because you don't share the same last name with your partner, you're not allowed in, and you can't make decisions for them. This is exactly what happened to Kenneth Johnson and James Massey in Washington, D.C. in 2004. Mr. Johnson was told that because he and Mr. Massey did not share the same last name, they must simply be friends, and he would be required to provide legal proof that they were more than that. Luckily, Mr. Johnson had durable power of attorney, a couple of other documents, which he rushed home to get. He spent 3 hours on that round trip getting those documents, and when he returned and satisfied the doctor and nurse's questions about their relationship, he was finally allowed to be with Mr. Massey. He spent almost an hour telling Mr. Massey goodbye, and he has always regretted the 3 hours that he wasted going to get those documents. It would be nice to think that these types of situations are rare in this country, but they're not. They happen every day. In a country that prides itself on providing equal rights to all citizens, gays and lesbians are still being left out. The Constitution does not preclude gays and lesbians from receiving equal treatment under the law, and yet by denying federal relationship recognition and requiring the states to adopt it, we are barring gays and lesbians from over 1,000 benefits. The quality of life gays and lesbians is negatively affected by this, leaving them in unstable, financially insecure relationships. The problem is simple. We have an all-around disadvantage for our gay and lesbian citizens. They are limited in their rights and responsibilities by over 1,100 items. Things as simple as visitation rights in a hospital, or custody rights when there is an issue with adoption. Things like deciding where they shall spend their golden years in a nursing home together, or even if they can. Health insurance is a serious challenge. Gays currently pay a tax on their partner's health insurance benefits, something heterosexual counterparts do not. The Family and Medical Leave Act is currently closed to gay and lesbian couples, meaning that if a gay or lesbian person has a partner who suddenly falls ill, they may lose their job should they choose to go be with that partner. If they bring a new baby into their house, they can't be guaranteed time off. Beyond the financial toll that all of this takes, we must be aware of the fact that emotional toll may be even higher. Imagine not knowing if you would ever see your partner again if he or she went into the hospital. Imagine not knowing if you had a legal right to make a decision for your adopted child. Imagine not being able to be in the same room with your loved one in a nursing home when you're all you have left. These things are faced by gays and lesbians every day. Pundits, politicians would have you believe that the solution to this problem is complex. It's huge, but it's not. It's simple. Extend relationship recognition on the federal level to gay and lesbian couples and require the states to follow suit. This legislation would positively impact over 800,000 couples in this country, and it would require and make sure that millions of people, 1.6 million people that are in gay and lesbian relationships, and 8 to 10 million of their children would go to bed a little more secure in the knowledge that they were a legal family. What can you do? What can I do? Work every day to legalize marriage. Write to your representatives asking them to repeal the Defense of Marriage Act. Educate yourself and those around you using resources like hrc.org or lambdalegal.org. Oftentimes, opposition to gay marriage is not based in hatred, but in ignorance. Make sure you vote for pro-gay candidates from the city level to the federal level. We need allies in every corner. With hope we can truly protect marriage, not in the way that DOMA seeks to do by enshrining hatred or discrimination in the Constitution, but by making marriage a stable, financially secure, and open state that any two people who love each other may enter into. Thank you.